Very simple break I just came up with, or solo, or whatever you want to call it, playing the melody of Mississippi John Hurt's Let the Mermaids Flirt With Me. One of his most unique tunes. You may be familiar with Jerry Garcia and David Grisman playing it. Real laid-back style, really good. Hurt recorded it several times in different tempos, and this is one you're going to be glad you're playing mandolin. Especially his last session at the Library of Congress recordings was incredibly complex on the guitar. Very unlike most of John Hurt's music. Which is always, a little challenging, but he has so much syncopation and ragtime influence going on there. This is a good one for mandolin players to play, not only because it sounds good on the mandolin. It's a nice blues in the key of C, which is always easy to play on the mandolin. That's why I teach everything in C. C has no sharps or flats. Anything I show you in C, you can just move it up a notch and it becomes D, or move it down a notch and it becomes B flat, 2 frets either way, But it has a big Jimmy Rogers influence on it. This is a very country influenced blues sound, and I think it really just lends itself to the mandolin easily. So if you're not familiar with it, go to YouTube, watch my guitar version, or preferably listen to some John Hurt, listen to some Jerry Garcia. I think he and Grisman, I know they did it live. I'm not sure if they ever recorded it in studio. But anyway, check that out. And it's a really unique song. The lyrics are a little strange. The chord progression is definitely not a straight 12-bar blues. It's in the key of C, so it goes. I think that's right. Blues out in the ocean. Nope. No, it's actually just 2 beats on it. Blues out on the ocean. Okay, I'll sing it through and you'll get a feel for it, and then I'll tell you what the chords are, and then we'll go back over the mandolin. So, blues out on the ocean, blues up in the air. Cannot stay here anymore. I got no steamboat fare. My earthly life is over. Throw my body in the sea. Save all the undertaker's bills. Let the mermaids flirt with me. I do not work for pleasure, but the peace I see no more. Only reason I work at all is to drive the wolves from my door. When my earthly life is over, lay my body in the sea. Save all the undertaker's bills. Let the mermaids flirt with me. It's very simple, 3 chords, but they're not in the same arrangement we're used to. You're playing a C here. And I think where I got tripped up was I let my finger drop down to a B note, so keep it on the C if you're going to play this chord, or you can play it open if it sounds better to you. Anyway, it's just at C, E, and either G, or lay your finger down here on the C so you don't have that open ringing string, in which case just C, E, C to G7. Okay, so 1, 2, let's see. Earthly life is over. Okay, so C to G7, and this is just D, F, B, back to C. So when my earthly life is over, down to F, which is C, F, A. Throw my body in the sea. Save on the undertaker's bills. Let the mermaids flirt with me. So, it's just 3 chords. It's actually very simple. And, I mean, for a mandolin player, you're not trying to get all that syncopation in there like you do with the guitar. It's gold. Sometimes you just want to lay back and play a nice, easygoing song. So we're going to start out of the C position and slide up to E. Put your first finger down on G. So we're going to go. So that's E, G, D, F, So again, that's well, we're playing over an F chord now, so we're just going to go F, E, no, F, C, E. So A, C, A, G, C, E. E, E, D, E, G. Same thing as before, but this time we go A, G, F, nope, A, G, E, C, E, D, B, G, C. Because now we're playing over the G7 chord, so. So, super simple, really. I'll just play it one more time, kind of slow, and I think you got the hang of this one. Yeah, maybe one of the easiest tunes we've done yet on the mandolin. And it's such a contrast. And of course, this is just a basic melody. Then I like it though. I'd probably stick with it. Now you could go up the neck and you could play a lot more fancy. And you could throw in some licks and syncopations and absolutely do that. Make it your own. But I think that just kind of works. It sounds good to me. I like it. Came up with it in a minute and a half. I mean, literally after I finished playing the guitar version. I laid it down, I thought, how in the world am I going to play this thing on the mandolin? Well, let's see, we start with that slide. Just following the melody, just super simple and easy. I can't even really think of an embellishment I'd want to use right now, but I mean, you know, if I would play that break and my turn came around again, I might throw a little lick in there, and may even, you know, start it on, yeah, you know, same thing on the lower string. Yeah, so, you know, that's always an option. Or play it up in the neck, or, yeah, whatever. Mix up the rhythm a little bit. I don't mean, keep on time. Keep it on a 4/4 time. But you could do a little tremolo, or you could do a little syncopation. You know, no big deal. So anyway, y'all, I think this one was fairly easy. As always, email me, judson@judsoncarroll.com, or leave a comment in the comment section below the video if you have any questions. I'll be glad to get back with you. Have a good one. I'll talk to you next week.